Ok, estudiantes, eso es cómo formar y usar el pluscuamperfecto de subjuntivo, the last type of subjunctive, past perfect subjunctive. The formation of it is easy. Like every single other perfect tense, it has two parts. Parte número uno es una forma de haber. Okay, but you can see that your subjunctive forms of haber are actually imperfect subjunctive. So hubiera, hubieras, hubiera, hubiéramos, hubieran. That's going to be what haber looks like. Then you've got that participio pasado, which is always the same. For AR verbs, cut off AR, add ado. ER and IR, cut off the ER and IR, add ido. The irregulars for every single perfect tense are I had krempfvv. They do not change. They're always that way. So if you want, for example, the yo form of pluperfect subjunctive for trabajar, it's hubiera trabajado. The nosotros form, of ir, hubiéramos ido. Okay? Here's when we use it. Número uno, subjuntivo es necesario. Número dos, el verbo gobernador es un tenso pasado o condicional. Y número tres, el verbo gobernador pasa segundo, right? So your governing verb has to happen second or after the other verb in the sentence. Here you go. Por ejemplo, era una lástima que ellos no hubieran llegado a tiempo, right? So the analysis, here's the breakdown. Number one, subjunctive is necessary because it's an impersonal expression, right? It was a shame that. So that's why you need subjunctive. Number two, I look at my governing verb, okay? Again, this is just using that diagram you have in your notes. Governing verb is era. That's a past tense. Specifically, it's imperfect. So I definitely am either going to have imperfect or pluperfect subjunctive, right? The reason I go with this new one, with hubiera and llegado, is because when you compare your two verbs, right, you have to say to yourself, if era is my governing verb, does that happen first or does it happen second, right? It was a shame that they had not arrived. They have to not arrive first, okay? So them not arriving is this verb over here, okay? Then, second, I can express that I'm sad about it, that it was a shame. Oh, wah, wah. Okay? So that means my governing verb is second. That's the key for that pluperfect subjunctive. Okay? Sí. Ok, estudiantes. Y finalmente tenemos algunos casos especiales, right? So there's some special cases after the phrase como si. Again, I don't care what my governing verb is in. Como si introduces something that's automatically not true. So if it's como si, and again you have something like a ya or something to indicate that this already happened, you use pluscuamperfecto de subjuntivo. So you act as if you had already graduated, right? That's not true. And you're acting as if it had already happened. So you need that two-part form. Número dos, if clauses, okay? If you're, after the si is when you'll put in pluscuamperfecto de subjuntivo, when your other clause is conditional perfect, which remember tells us what someone would have done. So, the example. Si tú me hubieras amado, here is your pluscuamperfecto de subjuntivo. If you had loved me, I would not have suffered such depression, right? So this is your conditional perfect, your other tense, would not have suffered, okay? And finalmente, tres, to express wishes that are just impossible, okay? So you don't necessarily need a trigger phrase, okay? But like, hubiera sido fantástico conocer a Prince Royce después de su concierto. It would have been fantastic to meet Prince Royce after his concert. Well, you didn't, because maybe you had to leave early or whatever, but clearly this action has already taken place, so you can't wish it to take place in a different way, because it's already over, okay? But you're still expressing your wish, desire about it, okay? Está bien. Gracias.